Serralunga, which is it's the Barolo. Absolutely fantastic weather, sweating as ever. Today we're going to cook for you a fabulous dish of the area called bagna caoda. So, to get us off to a start, we've got Jim Bob with his trusty pestle and mortar. Me and my pestle and mortar. Once again, we've got some lovely local Italian garlic to start us off with. What you want to do is you want to soak the garlic in milk for about an hour or so first. That just takes a bit of the real pungent garlic edge off it. The edge is the term that we like to use. It takes the edge off it because you are using quite a bit of garlic. We've got 5 very large cloves there. We bought them from the Alba farmers market this morning, so they were covered in dirt and all sorts of things. Straight out the ground. Straight out the ground. Like it. Absolutely brilliant. So what you have to do is quite large, so the arm's going to get a good workout again. Pestle and mortar, and you're just going to lose one straight away. What's best is to keep your hand over it, and that means you don't. What you could do is chop the garlic a bit first, but that'd be far too easy. Yeah. To the sheer size of Tom's arms, I've passed the rest of the duties on to him, whilst I get the wine open. It's a serious bit of wine this, so we're going to open it now, let it get some air into it and let it breathe. Earlier on the week we went to the Cerreto vineyard, which is just down there, just over there, not too far away. Absolutely incredible vineyard. It's like a James Bond baddie layer. Absolutely fantastic. Exactly what it is. And we basically got shown around by the lovely Serena, and then we had a personal wine tasting of the finest Barolos with Federico, who is one of the sons of the original people that owned it. So I'm going to get this open now. It's a Barolo, of course, because we're in Piedamonte. It's the Bricco Roche Barolo, and it's 2005 vintage, which he said is one of his best that he's got at the moment. It's ready to drink now, but you could leave it for another 20 years and let it mature. But he said he didn't want to even let it 10 years. 10 years. 20 years. He didn't want us to drink it there and then because it had to be drank with food, and it seems like we're having such a traditional Piemontese meal now. This is going to go with it really well. So we'll get this open whilst Tom bashes his garlic. Bashes his garlic. It's the only thing I'm good for, strong arming. And you know, this doesn't have to be done in a pestle and mortar. I just might have to add that right now. It could quite easily be done in a food processor, save you absolutely tons of time, but as we have no electricity, this is the easiest way to do it. So now we've got looking something like. I'm going to make a little bain-marie. Pan, water. This little pan that I bought in a local shop, it's only like €4 or something. Usually you'd use like a terracotta pot with a candle underneath, or one of those little ethanol burners that you get for chafing dishes, but this is pretty good. I think we'll get some good results. So in there, this fantastic alpine butter that we got at the farmers market earlier on. Really melted now, but it's pretty hot, so you know, I'm sure it'll be pretty good. Right, and we're just going to leave that for about an hour, really low temperature. Just let the garlic dissolve into the butter.
Stop.
So after about an hour, I added a little bit of cream. Not too much, be able to tell how much, it's probably just a few tablespoons, and just let it go again for another sort of maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and it's come up with this sort of consistency. Just make sure the bain-marie is always topped up, because the last thing you want is it to hit proper heat, separate it just won't work properly. And I think now
we've got our bagna caoda bagged off. Yeah.
We're just going to finish that off. We've got another little thing to show you here, another Piedamonte's classic. Again, from the farmer's market this afternoon, we bought this Castel Mango cheese from Mr. Mario. Makes it all himself, DOP protected. He didn't speak a great amount of English, and our Italian wasn't brilliant either, but thanks to
we got there.
Thanks to technology and rapport, we got there. So absolutely amazing, really strong cheese.
We already know how good it is because we ate loads of it at the store because you just kept feeding us it.
Yeah, it's a white cheese, but it does have blue spots speckled all the way through it. So it's got that certain strength to it as a blue cheese.
Certain amount of piquante.
Yeah. So I'm just going to chop this up. We've got some freshly baked ciabatta here as well, and we're going to eat this.
This one has a bit of a strange shape in it. If you want to zoom in on that. Make of that what you will. It's mine.
Lovely crumbly texture.
That's done.
Right, so cheese is ready. We've got some lovely penne. We'll have the cheese with the wine.
We'll just have a little bit. I think we need a little bit of Barolo.
We need a bit of Barolo for this.
And a bit of cheese. Oh, look at that cheese.
I'm just gonna wow.
Massive apologies to Federico for drinking a wine of this exceptional quality out of these glasses, because I'm sure I'd be really upset. I think he'd be pretty devastated. So
we promised him we'd look after it.
We're so sorry, but we just couldn't wait.
We'll repay the favour when you come over to Los Angeles. So we get a bit of bread.
Oh wow, absolutely superb, amazing. Anyway, it's called the bagna caoda. We picked up a few raw vegetables today at the market. We've got some carrots, some fennel, and some mixed peppers. They all the freshest you could ever possibly want. Absolutely superb. What you do with the bagna caoda is you use it like a fondue. Just dip in the veg raw, and then
I'll get a bit of celery.
Oh.
So it wants to be still a liquid, but it wants to have a clinging. See how it clings to it?
It's like an emulsion. Absolutely gorgeous. Go on now, be digging. Don't be scared. And it's just got such a strong taste. Anchovy, the beautiful butter, the garlic. I mean, it's not one to be eating before you go out on a date because you will smell after eating this, but sadly none of us have got dates tonight, so I've probably just got to go home,
wow, that was
drink a load of
fantastic.
wine and absolutely nag on this all night.
Just a little brief history behind the bagna caoda. The region of Piedamonte where we are, it's one of only two, I do believe, regions in Italy that aren't actually coastal, don't have any coastline. So you may find it quite strange that they use anchovies, but they are salted anchovies, so they will be preserved. Typically they come from Liguria, and it's a region that's really far up north, and in the winter it gets desperately cold, so something like this kind of thing is really warming in the cold nights. I mean, we're eating it in the wrong season at the moment, but it's the classic way to do it. Yeah. So you normally have cardoons as well, which are an Italian thistle, which would be in season at the time as well, but the premise of it is it's a warming, winter warmer dish that you'd have, and the reason why they use anchovies is because that's one of the only preserved fish that you'd actually get in the region, and it works fantastically.
Anyway,
cheers.
It's from Piedamonte.
Salute and grazie.